Hello everyone, welcome to the IchimokuCharts.com daily analysis for gold for Tuesday, July the 12th, 2011. Well, a continuation of the trend today, and previous day's trading we had a candle that made a higher high and a higher low. Today's trading we have a candle that's made a higher high but a lower low. So that doesn't change the trend. To change the trend we would require a candle that made a lower high and a lower low. In bar chart terms, this is an outside day. And that's quite an important day because it's a volatile day and a day of indecision in the market. And it's such because we had the buyers strong enough to take out the previous high, but the sellers were also strong enough to take out the previous low. Interestingly, with this candle, however, neither of those participants, the buyers nor the sellers, were strong enough to close the market down below those levels. And we had the market close pretty much within the middle of the range. And that's quite important. That tells us that neither side has really taken control of this market at the close of the day, where the market's opened up towards the middle and closed towards the middle. So a very, very indecisive trading day for this market today. Now, this is a doji type candle in candlestick terms, and quite an important candle at the end of a decent trend as we have here with some good upside momentum. Quite often it can be the end of a trend, so there is very strong potential for this market to change trend to the downside. Having said that, however, we don't have any strength from the bears at the moment. So what we're looking at here is the bulls losing commitment. The commitment that they had as the market was trading up and testing up to around this 1560 region. But the bears haven't come into this market. So if we do see the bears come into this market and take out the low, then there is potential for a change of trend. Now, this area at 1560 and to this major high at 1577 is very important. The market has tested to that region. We haven't quite got there. And the sellers have come in. The buyers have lost commitment as the market traded up to that area. It's not unusual to see that when we're trading at all-time highs. So quite an important event that's happened. We really do need to watch that area for a potential continuation of the trend to the downside. But with this being an indecisive doji type candle or a spinning top type candle, there is potential for that change of trend. Now, in Ichimoku charts terms, we are trading above the cloud. So the market has an overall positive bias, and we had the breakout a few days ago, and we can see that we had quite a bullish breakout with the market trading up with some good solid momentum over the last 3 trading days. The market is also up above the Kijun-sen and Tenkan-sen, and we had the breakout up above those indicators on the same day that we broke out up above the cloud. So that was quite an important day for this market. By trading above those indicators, the market is bullish in the medium-term and fast-term timeframes as well, and both of them are pointing up, and that reflects the solid upside momentum that we've seen previously. Now, if the market does change trend to the downside, we do have solid support down below, and we have the area around the Kijun-sen and Tenkan-sen at 1526 to act as support, and that coincides with the top of the cloud, and that will be a very important region for the market to test if the market does trade down there. We also have the cloud extending all the way down to roughly this 1492 area of support, so a very large amount of support down below. To the downside below there, if we do see a breakout down below the cloud, we do have solid support down at 1478, and then to the swing low down around 1462 and down around to the 1440s. To the upside, however, blue sky up ahead if we do trade up above the 1577 region. No resistance up there. Natural resistance at the 1600 round number if the market does trade up to that area. But there is a good possibility that we could see the change of trend to the downside, so we do need to watch the low of the current candle for tomorrow's trading for any potential lower high and lower low.